Hey guys, this is Eskimo Poodle, and we are back with Let's Play Infinite Undiscovery on Infinity Mode for the Xbox 360. Last time, we finished up the Deus Cavern and defeated Held, and we destroyed another chain. I believe it was the Amber Chain this time. And now, we are going to head to the town of Kolton on our way to the town of Fael, so we can help out Aya's father, who has asked for her help and our help. And Capel is now at level 50, which is awesome because he now has Grin Valesti. Earlier in the game, I said that Eternal Refrain was probably like an upgraded version of
I should have shown mercy.
Cutting Gabbit, but actually Grin Valesti is probably a better for me to say is upgraded version of Cutting Gabbit. It's very powerful. It's kind of expensive, about 70 MP, but it becomes pretty negligible, however you say that, non-issue basically, when you get into the later dungeons and you have MP restores and stuff like that, and it's super powerful. And you remember that Sigmund actually had it, and this is actually Capel's last level up ability. The other two abilities you learn, you're not going to learn until you use a book to learn the battle skills from. But it's a good idea to have Grin Valesti on the power attack and then Reagan Leaf on the A attack. Because Reagan Leaf is still going to be super powerful, and Grin Valesti is quick and is powerful enough to be worth it. It's actually probably his overall most powerful skill in the game for him. It is just awesome. It's going to level up really quickly too, by the way. I'm probably going to get sick of him saying Grin Valesti every time, but it is awesome. Let's see. Let's see if we can't find some other chumps to destroy. I know there's a couple around here. Ah! That's not good. Mandragora. These guys suck. There's versions of them in the post-game dungeon, and they really suck because, as you can see right there, they blend into the background really well, and they like to surprise attack you, and they'll kill you really quickly if you're not paying attention. Let's see. We are almost to Colton. Shouldn't be that far away. Let's see. I think with the next lizards, I'm going to just take them out with Grin Valesti by itself, just to be all awesome and powerful. Let's see, they should be around here somewhere. Where are you guys? Yeah, I guess there's not any more. But the point is, Grin Valesti is a beautiful skill. Use it, love it. Use it, love it. Okay. Did I go the wrong way? It's entirely possible that I did. But you know what?
Wait here.
You guys wait right there while I destroy these bees just for the heck of it.
Got you.
Great, it does great splash damage too, and it has like a little homing. It has like a little homing effect. So, as long as you're locked on, you don't even have to be facing the same direction. It'll just go for the enemy you're locked on to, which makes it really, really good. Ooh, I'm gonna kill you, Mr. Cactus. You guys come with me, and then I'll tell you to wait again.
Wait here.
Watch how quickly this destroys this guy. 13,000 on 2 hits. Half the time, your party members won't even be able to get a hit in before you destroy them. What's over here, anyways? I don't think there's anything over here, but... it's just a warp. Okay. Yeah, let's go back to where we need to go then, shall we? I don't think there's anything up there, just a dead end. So, back over this way. Oh, I was trying to destroy you, but some treasure chests are very resistant to being damaged. But oh well. They're not our enemies, they're our friends. Let's see, we're almost there. And when we get to Colton, we're going to have a whole bunch of cutscenes. Yay, cutscenes. Why yay cutscenes? Because they advance the story. And advancing the story is always good. There's actually going to be a cutscene we're going to be witnessing with Michelle that I did not know existed until about an hour ago. Because it's very easy to miss. You have to do it before the main storyline cutscene. And I didn't even know that it existed until a few minutes ago. It's not really... Oh, see, there's a Mandragora right there. See, you can barely tell that she's there. So let's see if I can surprise attack her.
Worked.
Yep.
Green Velocity. Yeah. Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, they're very annoying to try to spot because they blend in really well. And the Seraphic Gate versions, the post-game dungeon versions, I think they're called Al Rayuns or something like that, and they are the biggest pain in the ass.
Should have shown mercy.
Okay. Here we are. Water Lily. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep her with the skills. Actually, that reminds me, I was gonna change Tuma's skills because he had a better skill. Let's see, Momentary Spite, that's the one. Where are you? You stupid bee!
Dancing Rhapsody.
Alright, you little bastard.
Too easy.
Mess with me again. Am I going the right way? I probably am. Yep, I'm going the right way. But yeah, actually, if you want to know what Capel's last 4 skills are, all you gotta do is look at the 4 skills that Sigmund had when he was in your party. So, he already got Reagan Leaf, which Sigmund had, and he just now got Grim Valesti, which Sigmund had. And the other 2 skills that Sigmund had were Alfheim and Levantine Slash. But Levantine Slash was a connect skill for Sigmund, but it's just it's supposed to be Capel's ultimate battle skill, but honestly, I've just always ended up using Grim Valesti. I'm actually going to eventually try to level it up this time and see if it's worth it, because I've never actually really bothered with it. It probably won't be, but I will level it up. But yeah, Grim Valesti on B, Reagan Leaf on A, and you will destroy stuff. Reagan Leaf for bosses and stuff and slower enemies that you know you can take the time to get the hit on, and Reagan Leaf for all the other chumps.
We haven't met with the king here yet because of everything that happened, right?
Yeah, you're right.
Go meet him. We can't return to Fael until a ship comes in anyway.
Oh, yeah. We did have quite a few unnecessary problems come up.
Don't look at me like that. Just go and meet him.
All right, I'm going.
Wait, I'm coming too! Don't leave me!
Okie dokie. We're supposed to go in this building right here. This is where the king is. And, but we're gonna go do a side quest, or... Yeah, we're gonna go with the side quest real quick, and then we're gonna go watch that missable cutscene that has to be viewed before you go in there. If you're trying to figure out where you're supposed to go when you're lost, trying to come back, just make sure you see Eugene, and then head in. And that'll be how you know you're in the right spot for the cutscene. Okay, so let's go over this way. And we need to talk to the guard Oreg. This will start Simon is Missing Part 2. So basically this is telling you that Simon from the side quest is the monster that we fought the first time we came to Kolton. So he his Lunaglyph got out of control and he became a monster. And now we got the unpleasant task of telling Gramps and Graham. So let's start with Gramps, see what he has to say. We murdered him. Well, it's not like we did it on purpose, you old fart. He was trying to kill us, too. Oh, so they already know about it. Ah, they already know about it. And we can't do anything else in the quest yet, so we have to go. Just go. Head through here, and you're gonna see a nice little cutscene with Michelle. And it's weird. Like I said, I've played this game about 3 or 4 times now, and this is my first time finding out about this. It's not storyline related, really. It's just a little backstory on Michelle and another character, and it's actually voiced and everything, which most side cutscenes aren't. So it's weird. It's like it's supposed to be part of the story, but they forgot to let you know about it.
Michelle? Is it really you? Where were you all this time? I was dying to see you again. No doubt you're here to meet me.
No, well, not exactly.
Then you must be here to visit your parents' graves.
Don't you talk about them.
Oh, sorry, my love. I must have made you feel very uncomfortable.
No, it's all right.
I would love to dine with you and have a chat over a nice glass of wine. But alas, I have a duty I can't forego. Oh, it's a shame. Really a shame.
Oh, that's too bad, isn't it?
This was destiny today, Michelle. So we shall certainly cross paths again.
Yes, I'm sure we will.
Until next time, my love.
Take care of yourself, Christopher.
So we find out a little bit about Michelle's past. Her parents are dead, and she obviously knows that guy. And then if we head back in here, the church, we get another little cutscene with her.
Michelle.
Oh, it's you, Capel. What are you doing here? Did you come by to see me? I hope so. I'm always so glad to see you.
Michelle, I overheard what that guy said just now.
You were eavesdropping.
I happened to be passing by and stopped to eavesdrop.
That's wrong.
Yeah, I know.
I was born right here in Kolton. My parents were both aristos, but they opposed the government's policies and maintained relations with people from Halgita. In peaceful times, this wouldn't have been much of an issue, but 10 years ago, things were very different. This country was at war with the Halgitian Empire over the ungoverned land of Cassandra. I think you were too young then to remember any of this. It was such a horrible war. Neither side knew if they were winning or losing. It was at a standstill. I think that the government was looking for someone to blame. My parents were singled out because they maintained friendships with Helgetians. They were labeled as traitors and imprisoned on suspicion of espionage. After facing a military tribunal, they were publicly executed.
That's awful.
I've come to terms with what happened to my parents, but I still don't feel very comfortable being here.
Because they were treated as spies.
And in other countries, they don't like people from Kolton. They say that we're all arrogant, militaristic, humorless.
Well, that's...
It's okay. I'm used to it. Wherever you go, it's the same. I've never belonged anywhere, so I was happy to finally belong to a group. Now that you know about my past, you probably don't want me around anymore.
Don't worry.
Hmm?
Well, look at me. I'm an unblessed, and everyone still accepts me.
I forgot about that.
Our friends don't care about whether someone is a Meeg or an Aristo, what color their skin is, where they were born, if they almost became a monster, or if they don't have a lunaglyph. Those things don't matter to us.
Oh, no. What a fool I've been about all of this. You taught me something new today, Capel. Maybe I should teach you something in return.
Well, I'm heading to the castle. Go and wait with the others, okay?
Sure. I'll be waiting.
See you later.
Thank you, Capel. You're a class act.
Now see, I had no idea about any of that. Nowhere else in the game does it tell you that Michelle's parents are publicly executed. You never know that she's basically an orphan because her parents were aristos and treated as spies. That was a pretty neat little cutscene. And there's other private events like that one, except most of them they have a little scene usually, but they don't have voice acting for the most part. It's just a little scene and then you're forced to read the dialogue. You don't usually get a full-on cutscene with a neat little story like that. That was pretty neat, actually. Anyways, head into here, and we shall meet the King of Kolton.
We welcome you to Kolton.
Thank you. We feel nothing but happiness on seeing your majesty well.
You've got it down now.
Really?
And what has brought you here to our kingdom?
Your majesty, if it pleases you, let me tell you about our mission to liberate the moon from the chains which are binding it. We explained our mission, what we had done up to then, and what we wanted to do in the future. We discussed the moon, the chains, and the threat of the Dread Knight. We explained as much as we could in the time we were given.
I have comprehended the intent of your message.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Countries far and wide have pledged to assist you in your mission.
That is not quite the situation.
But I am cognizant that your highness is the Princess of Fael, the daughter of the Emir.
Well,
We in Kolton would like to extend our support as well. My men will accompany you.
Your Majesty.
Silence. We give them credence.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
I'm Christopher, at your service.
I am Seraphina.
I'm Sigmund. As the leader of the Force, I welcome you.
Sigmund, I will put my trust in you.
Thank you.
This meeting is adjourned.
How did it go?
They're trusting us to do this.
The two behind you are here to help?
Yeah, that's the deal. Christopher, good to meet you.
I'm Edward.
You know, you're acting very differently than before in the castle.
No, young lady. I haven't changed. But perhaps your heart has changed the way you look at me. You must be noticing my more charming side.
He's like...
We've got another odd one.
I am Seraphina.
Oh, my darling Seraphina. How could I have announced myself first when I should have given you that honor? Perhaps I made you jealous by speaking to another woman?
I do not understand. You are illogical.
I understand you, Seraphina. Everything you say is out of love for me.
I am communicating with other people. You should remain silent.
Capel, you handle this.
Handle what?
I'm out of here.
Eugene?
All right. See you later, Capel.
Wait, everyone! That's unfair! Stay here!
Okay, Christopher, he uses bows and light armor, and he's a secondary character. And Seraphina uses books and magic armor, and she's also a secondary character. Christopher has the blacksmithing item creation, and his specialty is magic armor and accessories. He makes some pretty good accessories. Like he can make Karathos wristbands and stuff like that. And Seraphina is an alchemist. I don't remember her specialty. I'll figure it out eventually. Okay, just a minute, guys. Okay, if you happen to be looking for Christopher to use his item creation, which is blacksmithing, then go over here, and he's going to be hidden right here. And then Seraphina is going to be the house behind her. You can actually talk to him before you start creation, and you get a little cutscene about his past. So he used to be a weapons manufacturer. That's pretty cool. If you want to level up his skills, you can probably wait till later. But if you really want to do it now, what I did was I went to the save point and parked out because I knew some of the stuff would fail. But first off, I made linen wristbands. I made about 20 of them, and then I made 20 sheep wristbands, and then with those I was able to make Karathos wristbands. So that way I made about 17 of them. That way I'm going to equip them to all my party members, so that way everybody gets full experience whether they're in the party or not. So that leveled up to level 5, and then from there what I did was he makes a lot of light weapons and magic weapons. So he makes bows and daggers and double daggers for Komachi and katanas for what's his face, Tuma, and batons and drums and stuff like that. So what I did was, I just made. I started at I think I started at Foresight because I had an extra hero song, and then I just made up into I think I made up into another. I think I made another Laughter or something like that, but then I sold it. But yeah, just make a bunch of his katanas or something like that, and then the higher they are, the more experience you're gonna get. So make sure you save though, because they're not gonna work 100% of the time, and it is gonna take you a while if you do it this way. Later on in the game, I think we're gonna be able to buy the materials for horseshoes again. I think they're gonna be available in Sopran. Hang on one second, guys. Yeah, I think they're going to be available in Sopran, but I'm not sure. So if you want to wait then and just make horseshoes, because unless you still have materials for the horseshoes now, you can do that. But it's up to you. And like I said, he makes good light weapons, and then he makes the good magic armors and good accessories. Some of the accessories he can make, these right here, Crimson Moon and Moondrop. Moondrop has Tranquil Glyph, which means that when it's equipped, your characters aren't going to vermify as fast, and the Chaotic Glyph is going to make it so they do vermify a lot faster. See, casting time down, MP plus 10, experience plus 10, gold plus 10, 100% survival. You make some good stuff. And of course, it's going to cost some decent bits of money, but it's not bad actually. So I like it. Anyways, let's see. You can make some of these wristbands and stuff are pretty good too, but you don't have the materials for most of them yet. Like 10 to all stats for that lame wristband. Yeah, I think the rest of them are going to be available after another. Because there's an upgrade to get better enchanting recipes, but we can't do that yet anyways. And for Seraphina, if you want to use her, who by the way, like I said, I already did these guys before I talked to these guys. Seraphina, she specializes seemingly in creating metals, so she can create like blaze metals and the higher metals and stuff. So it actually works out pretty nice. So you can, if you really wanted to, if you were really dedicated, you could probably go and make a bunch of the higher level metals with her right now. It would take a while, but you would be able to, because see, I think Kyria tops out at gold metal, I think, maybe blaze metal, but she can go up to crystallite metal so far, and you could just keep on making them, because the base material for the blaze metal is gold metal and sunstones, and those are easily available in Helgita. So, and then yeah, you can just make a ton of blaze metal, and then keep on going to the higher metals, and then you can probably use it to craft weapons. I'm not going to do that because I just don't feel like it right now. But anyways, to get her to level 5 and 6. By the way, her and Christopher both start at level 4. You can either make panaceas with her till straight level 6, which are the ingredients that are available in Helgita, or you can just make blaze metal until level 6. So it's up to you. I did a little bit of both. I ran out of the materials for the panacea, and I didn't feel like going back, so I just made blaze metal. And again, if you talk to her, you get a little cutscene, or not a little cutscene, but a little bit of past on her. You can answer however you want. Either way is going to increase your happiness level with her. But it doesn't really matter because she's never going to be in an active party anyways. Let's see. I am going to choose... Someone needs me. Let's see. I need you, Serafina. And no one can replace you, Serafina. Okay. Just a minute there, fellas. Okay, actually this is gonna do it for this episode. And the next episode we are gonna head back to the town of Fael. If you remember where Fena and Leif were selling their wares last time, that's where the ship's gonna be. And that is where we're gonna meet up at. Actually, I'll meet up just outside because I'm not sure if there's a cutscene before you board the ship. But I'll meet you guys right outside the gate, and then we will go and embark to Port Zala again. So guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.